Good morning, guys. Yesterday I did a reading about what the masculines are not telling you. I'm just kind of sick of doing the same readings over and over again because the energy doesn't really change for what I'm picking up, and it's just kind of really repetitive. It drives me crazy. So today I'm kind of going to do a spin off of what they're not telling you, but with their emotions. So like, you know how the masculines are super cut off. You're not in communication. They ghost you. They never really answer any questions really about how they feel because feeling feels very foreign to them. They've never felt this kind of love before, so when you ask them questions about it or say, how do you feel, they just kind of don't answer you. Or, if you're one of the lucky ones, they do answer you to an extent, but then they kind of overlap that with, oh, but I'm happy alone, or I'm happy with this person, or, you know, I don't feel that way anymore, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to just see what they're really feeling, but they're not saying, okay? I'm just going to jump right in. I just did a video on the Divine Feminines and some advice of where you could go from here, so give that a little look-see. It was really good reading. I stand by it 100%. Spirit, what are the masculines, what are the divine masculines feeling that they're not saying? What are they feeling that they're hiding, that they're not saying? I feel like that one wanted to come out. We'll see what it is. Okay. Okay. All right, so we've got base chakra. So right now, what's happening with the divine masculines is we also got this yesterday, I think. Yes, pretty sure. Right now, they're working on their base chakra. It is opening for them, which in return, so they're probably feeling, this is about survival. This is about your basic needs. Their basic needs in terms of emotions are not being met, okay? Their base chakra is opening, clearing, and they're trying to figure out what that means right now. They are seeking some kind of information. I will find out what this is. Because they're feeling so alone. So even though they tell you that they're happy and, you know, they don't feel the same, you know what they say. Such a bullshit. Anyways, they feel very alone. Very alone. And they're kind of like, how do I find what's wrong with me? It's like they feel like something's wrong with them, okay? They're seeking answers. Also, birds could mean something to you. They do to me with these three little birdies here. So birds can mean something to you. They could be seeing like their spirit animals, getting communication from spirit in different ways. And it's really helping them understand why they feel so alone. Also, they want to make a dedicated effort. But when they do, they feel like they have no control over their lives because the emotions take hold of them. And it's like, who the fuck am I? I'm not even the same person. What's going on? I feel crazy, right? Just like we do. The same thing that happens to us does happen to them. I am 100% about that. I have confirmed that with my masculine, okay? They do go through the same things that we go through. They just don't talk about it, all right? That's why they feel so alone, because they know what they're going through. They can only really talk to their divine feminine about it. They are praying, I feel like, meditating, clearing their energy. Like they're looking into all of this. They're trying to gain back some control of their emotions, which is why they ghost you, which is why they ignore you, which is why they don't talk about it, because they feel like if they do, they will lose control. Here I've got lead and rebuild. They want to take the lead. This is what they're not telling you. They've been watching you for a very long time. Okay, you've been teaching them all of this. You've been teaching them how to follow their intuition, even if you don't notice, just by them watching you, seeing how strong you are, teaching them the lessons that they need to be taught about love, okay? They want to take the lead. They know that they have to rebuild themselves, their self-worth. It's like they've watched you fall to the very, very bottom, go through so much, and yet you still emerged. You rebuilt yourself. You feel good about yourself, your self-worth, and they want to do the same. So that's why they're seeking answers. They're figuring out why do I feel so alone even when I'm with this other person? Do I deserve to be alone? A lot of the masculines, they want to make that effort, but they feel like such bad people for falling in love with somebody else while they were with somebody else. Or they're just scared that they're going to lose something in their lives. Change is really scary. They know being with you, Divine Feminine, they will have to try. They will have to share their emotions. They will have to grow. And sometimes it's very scary. But the more that they feel alone, the more they're going to put in a dedicated effort to rebuild and take the lead. They've been watching you for a very long time. You've been teaching them, okay? And coming together, this is beautiful, because what this means to me is what they're really not saying to you is they want to be with you. They want to come together with you. They're not happy where they are, but they have to learn that for themselves, which they are doing. All right? All right. Spirit, what are the Divine Masculines really feeling that they lie about? That they're not saying. What are the Divine Masculines truly feeling right now that they're not saying? Solitude. So while they've been stuck in solitude, they've honestly been thinking about ways how to make this right. You might think that they don't even give a fuck, okay? They don't give a shit about you, right? That's not true. They want to fix this. They want to make it right with you, Divine Feminine. They want to make it right within their entire lives. They wish that they didn't have to change their life, but still have you in the same sense. They wish that they weren't so scared of this connection. But they are, and they know that they are, and that's why they feel so alone. That's what they want to rebuild. So most of them are in solitude right now. Even if they have a karmic partner, they're in a marriage, whatever, they're by themselves. They feel alone even in those situations. I don't care if he tells you he's the happiest man in the world and his wife makes him so happy or his partner makes him so happy. He is a liar, okay? He doesn't lie on purpose. He just thinks that you deserve better than him. That's all it is. He doesn't want to change. But he is surrendering. He wants you to know he is ascending. He is going through the same things as you are. And when you surrender and just focus on yourself and let it go, then he is forced to take a new direction because he will feel that loss. He already feels that loss. He already thinks about going in a new direction every day. He thinks about his future every single day. Which way do I go? Why am I staying here? Do I stay here? Do I keep working on this? Do I keep making a dedicated effort for this, for it to be the same thing over and over again? He's ascending. He's going through awakenings while he's being in solitude. He will take a new direction. He knows he's going to take a new direction. He tries to talk himself out of it all the time, but that's just his ego, right? It's just his ego. His ego's dying. With the more he ascends and awakens, his ego dies. Spirit, what is the Divine Masculine actually feeling that they don't say? What's the Divine Masculine actually feeling that they don't say out loud? They want to say they've been reevaluating their entire lives. So when they say, I'm so happy in this commitment, right? They know that it's an illusion. They know, they just don't tell you that because they think that if I just stay here in this situation, it's easier, then I don't have to hurt anybody, including you, Divine Feminine. They don't want to hurt you either, okay? They know that their entire lives where they are right now is one huge illusion. They know because they think about it all the time. They think about what they've done. They think about what they've said. They just don't share it with you. They want to move forward towards calmer waters, towards calmer thoughts. They don't want to have negative self-talk all the time, but they do. Also got the High Priestess. They're getting downloads. They're getting the information about how to move forward, how to be in a better mind space. We've got Justice. Again, that's balancing the scales, right? They want to do the right thing. They just don't know how to do it yet. Because if they leave someone, they're hurting that person. They're breaking that promise to that person. But if they don't, then they're the ones who are sacrificed and you're the ones who are sacrificed. Who gets hurt? They don't want to hurt anybody. Okay? They want to make it right. They just don't know how yet. The thing with that is what they're going to learn and understand here with this Hermit card while they're soul searching in solitude. What they're going to realize is that the person that they're with right now also has a person that's meant for them. Okay? That's going to make them happy. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. So when they tell you, I don't want to see you in the 3D. I don't want you to talk to me. I don't want to have anything to do with you. They're just pushing you away because they know that if you're still around, you guys are still talking, they cannot control themselves. They can't. They just can't. They lose control. Okay? That's why they push you away, because in the 3D, your energy, it is too much for them. It's too intense. They can feel you. They feel how much you love them, just like you feel how much they love you. I know your ego will sometimes say, oh, he doesn't love you, but he does, all right? You can feel it if you pay attention. And they want to offer you this marriage, this commitment, this stable life, but then it just comes right back to the thinking, how do I do that? How do I fix this? Do they tell you that? No, they're not going to tell you that until they actually figure it out, which they will. Then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So it's like they don't want, they would want you to know, they don't want to fight this connection anymore. They've been pushing it away for so long. They've been wearing a mask for so long. They hate it. They hate that about themselves. They hate hurting you. They don't want to push you away. But they do because of the rest of this shit. But then we have the Death card here. This transition, this ascending, right? The understanding, the thinking, the knowing, that information they're getting with the High Priestess here. They're going through a transformation, and it will change everything. Every energy shift, everything changes. Nine of Cups. I don't know why I wanted to look at the top of the deck, but we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups working on what truly makes them happy, which is the best thing you could ever hope for, because what truly makes the Divine Masculines happy is you. And when they work on that, and when they actually think about themselves instead of everybody else in their lives, it always comes back to you. Spirit, what are the Divine Masculines feeling, but they don't actually say out loud? What are they feeling, but they don't say out loud? Okay. Guys, listen. This is my soulmate, this is my twin flame card. I've said that in numerous readings because there is no twin flame card in this deck, but it does say there's a strong magnetic attraction here. You guys are literally like magnets, okay? This is my twin flame card. What they're not telling you is they know you're twin flames. They know your connection is magnetic. They don't want to tell you, I can't talk to you or hang out with you or see you because I will fall down because I lose all control of myself. When I'm with you, I completely lose control of everything, of my emotions, of my sexual desires, of every single thing. I lose control when I'm with you because of this magnetic attraction. That's why they would rather push you away instead of come forward, because they're not ready to be with you. They don't want to hurt you anymore, which is why the whole push and pull thing happens, because they can't take it anymore. So they come back into your energy field, and then it gets to be too much, and they know they need to make a decision to leave other situations, whatever excuse they have not to be with you. They're like, oh shit, now I don't want to be here anymore, but I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to leave, because they're not fully ready yet. So that's why they come back and forth. It's not because they just want to fuck you, or they, don't care about your feelings. It's because they care too much, but then they start to lose control. The intensity scares them, so they run away. And then we've got soulmate. Okay, so some of them might not know the word twin flame, but they know the word soulmate. They know you're destined to be together. And then right after that, we have past life relationship. They know that you guys are supposed to be together. They know that. They just don't know how to do it yet, but they will. They're getting that information. They know that you're supposed to be together, and that's what they're not telling you. When you say, oh, we're supposed to be together, you're my wife or husband, or and they don't say anything, right? They just read your message, or they say, no, I'm happy where I am. They are lying. They're lying because they know if it starts, it's extremely hard to stop. It's extremely hard to not talk to you. It's extremely hard not to touch you. The masculines want to touch you all the time, okay? Like, they get an urge to touch you. If you're in the same room with them, they're constant. Pay attention to where they're paying attention to. If you're in a crowd of people with them, pay attention to where they're looking. They will always know where you are. They will always have their eye on you. They will always gravitate towards you, okay? In a group of people, they could be standing across the room, and they will gravitate towards you because the pull is so strong. They can't even help it. They don't even notice they're doing it. What are the masculines feeling but they're not saying? They're not saying. Now you want to talk. All right, we've got addiction, which is about codependent obsession. Okay, they're obsessed with you. Obsessed. That's all I keep hearing. I'm obsessed with you. Are they going to tell you that? Absolutely fucking not. So they run. They run. They know that's why they run. We've got engagement ring. We've got hammer. To me, this is literally, if there was somebody else engaged, married, in a commitment, they literally try to sabotage it on purpose so that person will leave. But this karmic person will never leave on their own. It would be a miracle if they did, because the masculine is supposed to be the one who chooses happiness for himself. So they will never leave. The masculine has to make the choice. So also, he does want you to know that he is working on this engagement. He literally thinks about marrying you all the time. Would he tell you that? No, probably not right now. We've got girl with a snake, and then we've got seduction here. So some of them thought probably in the beginning that you were just trying to seduce them, right? This is just temptation. This is just the devil trying to ruin my marriage or relationship. That's what they used to think. They used to see you as a curse. They would never tell you that, but that's the truth. Oh, she's coming in to seduce me, to take everything I have. That's just from old wounds that they have, or from the person that they're with or used to be with did that exact thing to them, right? So they see you as some kind of temptation, third-party interference. Oh, this is testing my strength to God or my marriage. When really, you are a blessing. You are an angel in their life to help them grow and ascend and know who God really is, know who the universe and spirit really is. And now they're coming to that realization, okay? Also, what they could not be telling you is they're so happy in these relationships. They're actually not happy in these relationships. They feel very alone. When they have sex with this person, they're thinking of you. This person that they're with could be using them for most likely money, stability, but they don't really have a relationship, right? They don't. It's kind of like some of them could be friends, but that's all it is. There's no love there. We also have photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you. They're not telling you how much they look at your pictures. If they have pictures on their phone, they could be picturing you in their mind. They could be looking at your social media. They could tell you, my masculine says, oh, I haven't been on Facebook in years. Like, don't lie to me. I know you look at my Facebook all the time. And I know you're probably watching this video. All right? because they miss you. They want to feel that energy. When you pull that energy away from them, it's like this magnet, right? They have no choice but to come towards you. Hand of Cards. This, I love this because this says take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. This is about taking a risk. Have they told you that they're going to take a risk yet and leave this other situation or completely change their entire lives for you? No, because they haven't figured out how to do it yet, but they are. They're coming up with a strategy. All right. They're going to take a gamble. They're going to take a risk. They're just not showing you their hand yet until they figure it out. What was I gonna, what the hell? Sorry guys, I forgot what cards I was gonna use. I'll just use these ones. I swear, didn't I say, oh no, maybe that was the Divine Feminine reading. Alright, I apologize. Spirit, what are the masculines feeling that they don't actually say out loud? What are the masculines feeling that they don't say out loud? Oh my. Oh my. In the Divine Feminine reading, we have this Queen of Cups. It was a different deck. But we also have it right here under the Hermit. So the Queen of Cups, you could be a water sign. You don't have to be. You could have water in your chart. They could be with a water sign. Okay. Signs don't really matter, but let me see. Okay. I love this. I love it. Okay. Okay, so we've got the Six of Swords again. We've got the Five of Swords. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. You could have Earth in your chart. We also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is pre-Empress, being on your own, independent, loving yourself, right? We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got Strength here. So this Two of Pentacles, to me, is with this Queen of... Where'd she go? With this Queen of Wands here. Who do I choose? Who do I choose? My Earth sign or my water sign? Who do I choose? What do I do? Or it's just basically what it is they're comparing you to every single person that they come in contact with. And it always just comes back to you. Like, you always win. You're always going to win. It's not about winning, but it is about it always coming back to you. No matter, their thoughts, it's always you. They're not telling you that they have to use so much self-control. So much. Like, my Divine Masculine has so much self-control, it's disgusting. Okay? I've tried. I'm sure you've tried too, but they use so much restraint to not talk to us, to not be in our presence, because they lose control. Okay? It's not because they don't care. It's because they care too much. This could just be they see you as very loving, nurturing, caring, like pre-Empress here. Pre-Empress. They just go back and forth. They're not telling you they go back and forth. They already done told you, no, I'm staying where I'm at, right? But that's not true. They go back and forth every single day. They think about it every single day. What can I do to win this situation and move forward? How could I get out of this situation? Okay, how do I leave this toxic situation? How do I just leave this situation where there's no love anymore? How do I do that? What do I do? So they go back and forth. Are they telling you that? No. And then down here, we do have, we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Temperance card. So this could also be they know that your energy is balancing into the strong, independent, full, healed person that you are, Divine Feminine that you are. They're also not telling you that they're going through some crazy stuff with their energy. Could be definitely with the moon cycles here, especially since the moon is in Cancer right now. It's going through there. I also just thought of Leo season is coming up, and it's the water moon. So it's like everything's mixing together, the emotions, the passion. They're not telling you that they want to move forward with the Wheel of Fortune. This will be pushed forward. They're not telling you that. They're not telling you that They've been fighting against you, and now they want to fight for you. They want to do that. They want to fight for themselves. They've been letting people walk all over them for years and years, their entire lives. And now they're like, you know what? I deserve more than this. I deserve love. I deserve happiness. I want this for myself. What do they want? What are they going to fight for? This is beautiful. Two of Cups, Empress, the Sun. For pure happiness. You are their pure happiness. Okay? You guys might need a little more work because this is pre-Empress here. But now this is the Empress. So this is standing in your power. Not letting the divine masculines walk all over you. Okay? Take your energy back. Because this is what your energy does to them. I'm telling you, 100%, this is what your energy does to them. They fall in love. They're so happy. Have you ever noticed, especially when you were in the like bubble love phase and your masculine was just so excited to see you all the time? Like I would leave a room and my masculine would text me in like 2 minutes. Oh, I miss you. Because they do. Because that energy was so strong. And they didn't care at that time. They wanted to be vulnerable. They wanted to share those emotions, to feel what this love with you is like, Divine Feminine. Then the triggers start happening. Then separation starts happening. Then the logical mind starts happening. They can't explain this, but this is the happiest that they have ever been. And they know that they will be so abundant and happy with you. That's what your energy does to them. This is what they want to fight for. They want to make it up to you in the future, okay? They're not telling you this. They are choosing a new path. Also, some of you can be getting communication here because not talking to you is really, it hurts them. It kills them. They want to take that risk, that gamble, all right? Okay, so we're just going to do some messages, guys, and close out. Thank you so much for subscribing. Most of you are so sweet to me. Some of you are not, but I don't give a fuck about them. People, you ain't gonna bring me down, okay? Alright, Spirit, what do the masculines want to say to the feminines? I know you're see, I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. They know you're right. They've always known that you're right, but they need to figure it out for themselves. I can't handle your words right now because they lose control. They're trying to get back control. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. It really is them. They push you away because they lose control of everything. Is it possible to forgive and forget? Again, trying to decide how to make this right. They want to make it right. You inspire me. You have changed their entire life. Who they are as a person, how they feel, what they think, how they act. You inspire them to be better people, to help the world, to show love, that it's okay to be vulnerable. Spirit, what do the masculines want to say to the feminines? Oh, shit. I can't give up on my responsibilities right now. This is that back and forth. This is what they're ascending from. This is what they're learning about. This is what they are currently doing because they're with other people or they feel like they have responsibilities that they are obligated to, which is just not the truth. They have to love themselves and care about themselves, and that is what they are working on. I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me because you really do mean a lot to them. Okay, a lot, a ton, more than you will ever know. Just like you care and love about them more than they'll ever realize, right? They feel the same way. I was reminded of your scent recently. This came up yesterday as well. So they're really, smelling you. They're getting reminders of you all the time. The more you pull your energy away, the more you focus on yourself, the more they have to focus on you. The more signs and synchronicities they're getting, which they do get. I will come back for you. I'm still haunted by my actions. They don't like what they've done. They want to make it right, and they will come back for you. What do the masculines want to say to the feminines? Spirit. No one understands me like you do. No one. Not the karmic, not their mama, not nobody. No one has ever made me feel the way you do. No one, and no one ever will. They can literally compare you to everybody. We've got 222. This, when I see 222, which I see all the time, it's your masculine saying, I love you, or your twin saying, I love you. Okay? And it's also about partnerships, making decisions. That's what they're doing right now. They could also be seeing 222. You could be seeing 222. I do have some timing cards. I will follow through on all the promises that I've made. So if they made promises, I feel like if they follow through on those promises in this lifetime, then they didn't break those promises. Okay? You are enough for me. If they chose someone else over you, you are enough. It was not you. It was them. I'm changing even if you can't see it. Things are not always as they seem, okay? If they're a happy couple on Facebook, first of all, stop looking at their Facebook. Second of all, they're changing. They just aren't posting it online. This doesn't mean they're happy. There's nothing like your love to get me high, because your love, that's what I mean. They lose control. It's like a drug. They're addicted to it. They're obsessed with it. So they have to stay away, just like you would stay away from anything else you're addicted to. The way you walk turns me on. I know the mistakes I've made. They know what they've done. They want to make it right. Can we start over? Trying to figure out how. I look at your pictures all the time. I just said that earlier. They really do look at your pictures all the time. Okay. I'm scared you've moved on. That's triggering them because they know the love that you guys share. If you gave that to somebody else, they would die. They're scared you've moved on. But when you focus on yourself, the reason they're scared you've moved on is because your energy is being taken away from them. All right. So they're like, why? What happened? So I do have timing cards. This is a general reading. This will not resonate with everybody. There's too many people watching for me to get an exact timeline. If you want a personal reading and we got timing cards, I would pull cards on what those mean. So we've got 3 weeks, which I've been getting a lot, like from now to the next month, right? They can message you in 3 weeks. They could be with you in 3 weeks, meet up with you in 3 weeks, ask you on this date in 3 weeks, okay? And then we have a year. So I know that seems like a really long time. Some of you could get communication in a year. Some of you can be in actual union in a year. Some of them are finishing up their divorces if they haven't told you yet, and you guys are going to be married in a year. Okay, again, it's general. So I hope that helped, guys. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.